During his 15 pro fight career, Vasil Lomachenko hasn't had too many shaky moments, and you can count the amount of rounds he's lost on the fingers of your hands. Lomachenko walks into each fight in supreme shape. He can box, he can punch, he wears guys down to the body, and he overloads his opponent's brain through non-stop feinting. And when he's not making guys quit, they're getting beat up in the later rounds, barely making it the distance. Also consider that Lopez has at best 3 good wins on his record. This is why people have the undefeated 22-year-old Teofimo Lopez as being the underdog for their upcoming September fight. That being said, not all is lost for the young pugilist. Although Lomachenko barely loses rounds, he has had moments in which he's looked vulnerable. Contrary to popular belief, Lomachenko is more of a puncher than a boxer. He likes to come forward and dissect guys. In fact, even when he goes 12 rounds, and that's including his lone loss to Orlando Salido, Lomachenko always finishes strong, almost stopping his foes in the process. But it is precisely that aggressiveness that could be his weakness. In boxing, a guy is more vulnerable when he opens up. That's why it is generally safest for boxers to wait for a counter. Making the other guy shoot first allows the counterpuncher to remain in a defensive position. The more shots a guy throws, the more susceptible he is to getting countered. And Lomachenko is no exception. Looking for weaknesses in Loma's lone career loss to Salido is a fool's errand. Salido essentially out-hustled Lomachenko by rushing him, smothering his work, and landing plenty of low blows before almost being stopped in the last round. Lopez is more of a counterpuncher, whereas Salido was a come-forward puncher, so don't expect the young man to implement the same game plan. Now, the moments in which Lomachenko has looked vulnerable have been when he's jumping in, because he's shorter than most of the lightweights he's faced. Lomachenko has a tendency to leap in with his shots and of dropping his hands while doing so. Notice that Luke Campbell was able to catch him coming in carelessly, and also by going to the body. This is also due to the fact that Lomachenko can sometimes be a little too relaxed in there. Against Linares, the moment most people remember is when Lomachenko was dropped, but that was really a flash knockdown stemming from poor footwork by the Ukrainian. In fact, Lomachenko did not appear terribly hurt in that knockdown. And in the Campbell fight, Lomachenko actually went after his opponent after the knockdown. In my opinion, the most perilous moment in Lomachenko's career came in the 4th round of the Linares fight. This is where he threw a left hand and stayed there, staring at his work for a millisecond, which was enough for the quick-fisted Linares to snap his neck as if Lomachenko was that midget vampire from Blade 2. This type of impact is very dangerous for fighters because it shakes the head and thus the brain. The trauma can lead to being stunned, knocked out, and although a rare occurrence from a single punch, can sometimes lead to a subdural hematoma. Now, Linares could crack, and so could Nicholas Walters, and yes, Rigondeaux and Russell were fast as well, but Lopez offers a unique mix of hand speed and power. Plus, he is the bigger man. So perhaps the best strategy here would be for him to lure Lomachenko in and to force him to make the first move by exploiting the openings. This might be hard to sustain once Lomachenko catches on to the pattern, and one punch at a time might not get the job done. Plus, Lomachenko's feints, his own hand speed, and ability to punch from all angles won't always give Lopez a clear shot at the target. That's why it will be important for Lopez to start countering with combos once Lomachenko makes his own adjustment. So what do you guys think? Is this too risky a strategy for Lopez? Should he go balls to the walls the way Salido did? Can he pull it off? Or will his inexperience cost him the win? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. Take it easy, folks. Thanks for watching.